So today we're talking about the best over-the-counter retinol product you have never heard of. Tretinoin and retinols are everywhere in skincare. The basic difference is tretinoin is a prescription strength form of retinol, where you need a prescription for dermatologists like me. But some patients really have a hard time tolerating prescription strength tretinoin because it really irritates them. So this is why over-the-counter retinoids have become really popular recently. However, the issue with a lot of the over-the-counter retinols is that they're not all the same. They're not all made the same. They're not the same molecule. Some of them can be really irritating still. And the other issue is potency. Some of them just don't have enough strength. They just don't work. Hi, I'm Dr. Morgana Colombo, board-certified dermatologist and founder of Vida Derma, a science-backed skincare line for aging women. So let's first understand the biggest difference between over-the-counter retinols and tretinoin. So tretinoin is pure retinoic acid. That means that your skin doesn't have to convert it. It directly binds the receptors. It is the active form for your skin. And that's why it works faster and more powerfully than OTC retinol. Although tretinoin is powerful, sometimes it can be irritating and just not tolerated by some people. And the other issue is it is hard to get in with a dermatologist to actually prescribe that for you. So OTC retinol is not as powerful typically as tretinoin because in general it tends to require a few steps to convert it into the active form. However, we have this new molecule that is getting so much attention now, and this is HPR. So it's often called one of the best OTC retinol options available, and for good reason. So what makes HPR different than the other retinoids you've seen in every drugstore shelf? And it comes down to how that new molecule works inside the skin. Unlike basic retinol, which has to go through multi-step conversion process before the skin can actually use it, HPR doesn't require any conversion at all. So it's already a form that your skin recognizes. It's a retinoid acid ester. This means it can bind directly to the retinoic acid receptors. So this means you get faster results and less irritation and fewer hurdles. That direct activity matters. In both lab and real-world studies, HPR has shown impressive abilities to smooth uneven skin tones, soften fine lines, support collagen, brighten hyperpigmentation, and reverse some of the visible signs of sun damage. It also has antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, which help fend off the oxidative stress that makes skin look older faster. So is HPR the single most potent retinoid ever created? No. Of course, prescription strength is going to hold that crown, but HPR really, for an OTC retinol, comes close to the power and strength of a prescription retinol. So that's a huge advantage of it. But what makes HPR really stand out is its sweet spot. Strong enough to create visible changes, but gentle enough for most skin types to tolerate. So it's a potent retinol derivative that does not irritate. That's the key there. And that's a big deal for anyone that has struggled with redness, flaking, or like that miserable retinol purge. So another reason HPR is considered one of the best OTC retinols is because it is actually stable and usable. Because it is well tolerated, patients will actually stick with it. So most formulas using HPR recommend applying it at night because it is usually well tolerated and patients, can stay consistent, which is the real secret behind any retinol success story. With that said, although our new molecule HPR is pretty well tolerated. People that have really sensitive skin, of course, can still have issues with that. So what I usually recommend for those people is not to use it every night, is to maybe use it initially once or twice a week at night, always paired with a heavy moisturizer, and bump up as needed if they can. Another method that can be used for sensitive skin is the sandwich method, where you do moisturizer, retinol, moisturizer, and that can allow for better, tolerability of the product. So keeping in mind that this whole situation of a lot of the over-the-counter retinols being really irritating and not even potent, we decided to use this new molecule HPR in our formulation. So we created our reverser products, 1 and 2, 1 being equivalent to like a mild tretinoin 0.025 cream, and 2 being like a 0.05 cream tretinoin. So this product has the potency of a tretinoin, but way, way, way more tolerable. It also has some niacinamide mixed in it for extra improvement when it comes to evening out skin tone and, making it a little bit more tolerable for the skin barrier. A lot of people, when it comes to retinol, always ask me, how long does it take to see results? So I tell them consistency and long-term use is the key. So you're looking to stimulate collagen and, and also get some exfoliation of the skin. And that's going to take time. So you're looking to use retinol for really like 6 months to a year to see improvement in your fine lines, pores, texture, brightness, but it is the proven ingredient that has so many benefits to your skin. So what questions do you have about your skin? Drop them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them in the next video. So I hope you found this useful. Remember to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.